What's up, everyone, or good morning, back to the farm here, and we are ready to go. And the one thing I think I just noticed here is, I don't remember these weeds being this tall. Do they still continue to grow to match the field or something? I don't know. If you guys didn't see, we were streaming over the weekend, and on Saturday, did did 3 hours of farm sim here, cut down all these trees over here, and then I failed because the stock in-game log clamp, log fork, sucks. It really does suck. As soon as it senses any pressure, it stops. It doesn't pull the logs in to the fork like it should. They just sit right there. They get pinched between that piece and this piece, and it's just garbage. Hot garbage. That's all it really is. I'm still having some key binding setup issues with the crane, and unfortunately there's only two. One that's on the back of the man, which is the only one that's really worth it. It's the only one that's got any gripping power, because the one that you can pull behind a tractor, let me bring it up here, that one is just too weak. It's not good for the full-size logs. So this one here is not really good for the full-size logs. So this thing, the crane on it, yeah, it's just too weak for it. So really the only one that is worth a damn is the man. But the only problem is, if you go max 12 meter, you can't put them on here. They're too long. You need to be probably 6. That's what you need to cut them down to. I also have a new mod on here. This is a 12 meter Scorpion King, as you can see right there in the title. So instead of being limited to 8, you can go 12, but we're going to not worry about that right now. And I'm not going to really worry about logs right now either. I still have probably half of this area to pick up, and it looks like the bulk of them are over here compared to over there. We've already gotten 2 truckloads out of here. One was 18,000, the other one was 21,000. So I'm not going to worry about picking these up right now. Hopefully, there is a new log fork that comes out, and I'm able to do a better job of picking these up. But for now, they can stay here, they can sit, and I'm going to ignore them. They're not there, I don't see you. Well, actually, I don't. They're on the other side of the hill. So I'm going to leave this stuff here for now. I think I could return it, but it's not really costing me a whole lot of money. What I might do for money is actually get more loan. I'm only at 250,000. That's the starting point for the loan, or is it 200,000? I honestly don't remember, because I never pay attention. Usually I don't up the loans or whatever. But we're going to borrow a crap load of money here, and let's go to 400,000. So what this will allow me to do is buy another field. Is it worth buying it right now? No, because the fields are ready to harvest, and is this one right here, there's no, it doesn't need lime, it doesn't need plowing, but there's absolutely no fertilizer on it. The good thing is there's no weeds. So I'm looking to get a field here that will help increase my yield. Right now, out of 3 fields, I'm only using 2 of them. So, and I've got soybean on both of them. That's going to bring back a nice chunk of change. There is the option of buying these two, 28 and 29. If you wanted to go that route, you could. You would have to merge them together. So, I mean, draw a line right there, basically. That makes the field somewhat worth it, but they're still very small compared to 21 and 18. So, I think, yeah, that's 17. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that one. 22 is remove tops, so that's a root crop, and plus it's 403,000. Don't want to mess with that. 204,000 for 27. What else? Anything else worth it in the area? There's 11 down here, 192,000. Now, the only thing I also noticed is, where is the field info? I don't think there is any. You can't click on the field and get that information. And there's no information here as far as how big. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see this on the live stream, you can buy the mountain if you want. $3.1 million. And there's a field right here. Right here on the top, there's a small field. I don't know, it's very small. It's even smaller than 29. Very small field, but you do have the option of buying that. Well, I want to buy something here. I think I'm just going to go for 19. We'll just go right across the line here. So I think I'll just go ahead and do that. And there really isn't much room for expansion either. Yeah, I'll just buy 19. So that's one more field to go ahead and harvest. Now, I do not have a harvester currently, so let's go pick one up. Nope, wrong one. Oh, I guess we can go with the John Deere. Let's try out the John Deere. Twin wheels, okay, we'll stick with that. Let's just lease it. And I need a header for it. No wheels, no wheels. Why do they have no wheels on this? Come on, guys, come on. Put some wheels on it. 13.7, so it's the same size as the others. I'm just... alright, I'll pick this one up. I guess I'll just... because I want to keep it... I'm probably going to end up putting this on the thumbnail, so that's why I'm only going with it. Otherwise, I would have gotten one with wheels. Where is... header trailer? Don't want that one, don't want that one. Nope, nope. It has to be this one. I might just go ahead and buy this. Oh, I'm only got $26,000. Okay. We'll just do it. Just do it. Because I'm going to end up having... I'm going to end up needing one of those anyway. Alright, so let me go over a few things here that hasn't gone on. If you guys already know, Giants has come out with their update. I think it's 1.13. For some reason I was being dyslexic and wanted to say 1.31, but that's not it. It's 1.13 if I saw correctly, and supposedly it fixes key binding issues. It seems to, because mine are not being forgotten anymore. That was an issue for me and a few others, where we would put in a key binding and the game wouldn't save it. It would revert back. So that does seem to be an issue that is solved. Also, the stop and go braking thing or whatever that was going on here, where I had to hit the brake first and then I could hit the gas, that seems to be fixed as well. There is still a no force feedback issue. Now, there is one way around that for those of you who have Logitech wheels. You can go into your Logitech profiler, and then from there, click on select your pedals, and then you double-click on your acceleration, and that should bring up a special little window for it. And from there, what you can do is... Actually, it might be easier if I just bring it up and I can walk you guys through it. You guys are not going to see the window because I'm in game capture, so bear with me 1 second. I will read this off to you guys, and you guys can actually bring this up yourself too. I don't care about the samplers. Go away. No, that brings up... I don't care. They're little... Why are you showing me a keyboard? I don't have a keyboard. Oh, Logitech. I hate you. Alright, so... No, stop scanning for... wants to scan for games. Leave me alone. Double-click on your accelerator, and you have an option there for combined pedals. Leave it off. You don't want combined pedals. What you do want to go do if you guys are using a... and actually, let me see here. Wait. There we go. If you guys want it, since you guys can see here, so this is what I was talking about. You double click on your accelerator, make sure combined pedals is off. The other thing you guys can do is go over to your wheel. Now up here at the top, double click on that, and you can change your range and your sensitivity, but also enable centering spring in force feedback games. So this will help bring the wheel back to center. Centering spring. Now here's where you can change things up. 20 will also, now that's a little more stiffer, but it's going to return back to center faster. That is an option for you guys. The other thing that you can make sure you check on is, yeah, was that it? Yeah, this one right here, default profile. This is what I was checking on the other night, and it was overriding everything, but then when I went back into the game, it was gone. But with that centering spring force, now you guys can go ahead and still have your force feedback, or at least your resistance. You're not going to have force feedback where your wheel rumbles or anything like that. That's not here. But it's the resistance that I didn't have before on my wheel. You guys do that, you will as well. So, because it ignores whatever's in the game, since there doesn't seem to be anything. So, back into game capture. There we go. I just noticed a little change in the screen, too. I don't think I have any gamma settings set up here. And let's get this party started, shall we? Up, there we go. Hire that worker. And we're working. Now let's get the tractor and everything else here set up. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Now, also, eventually, I'm going to be working on getting this field back here, field 20, all set up. I'm probably going to put trees and grass back there. It's something that we did on the multiplayer server. We played this map for a little bit on the multiplayer server before going back to the US map, because we've just invested so much time into that. Might as well continue our work over there. But the thing that I was going to be doing over there, we did over here. Going to need a lot of trees, that is for sure. Just the field alone was 6 pallets, I think. So, grass and then all the trees should make for a good setup there for easy timber, and as well as some silage collection, some grass collection, a mixed silage. Oh, I'll glance how I miss you. I don't know how full this guy is. He's probably not very full. It is soybean after all. It doesn't yield very well. Let's take a look at you. Yeah, only 3,000 on a 14,000 capacity. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I'm interested to see what kind we're gonna get out of here, because I don't think I have anything. Oh, I still have 36,000 in wheat, which is actually going up. No canola, no soybean. Do I have corn still? No. Sold off the corn. That's what it was. So harvested all that before. We had corn, we had wheat. We still have 36,000, and it's 850 at the Northwest Port. Grain elevator east is going up, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one. Maybe I end up selling off some wheat here while I'm in the middle of the harvest, because I think field 19, the one I just bought, is wheat. So I could be adding to that here very soon. Like 4,000. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I'll get out of your way. I'll get out of your way. Yeah. You know, let me jump over, because this gives me a moment here to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I do like these wheels on here, these tires. It just looks so much. It looks pretty cool, in my opinion. Unfortunately, you cannot cut down the clubhouse, ranger station, whatever the hell it is. Alright, so many of you already know about this log clamp. I don't try to use it. So I'm gonna try that. I tried this multiple ways. And see, it should be closing, but it's not. It's stuck. Try to back up a little bit. There it goes, close a little bit more, and now it's going to stop right there. It's not going to close anymore, which I find absolutely annoying. And now it's just basically pinched that log. The other one's going to fall out. There it goes. And it's still not closing. So, yeah, this thing is just janky as hell. And it's honestly something I just can't use anymore. That's why these logs are going to end up sitting. See, I don't know if I've grabbed anything until I actually pull back. And still, all these are going to fall out anyway because it's not closing all the way. Come on, just fall out already. Let's go. Fall out. Well, at least I grabbed some. I mean, is that the way this thing will the only way to get this thing to work is to pile them all into a pile and then just kind of ask nicely for them all to stay inside the fork here? I mean, is that the only way to get this stuff to work? Oh, no, you don't. You stay in there. He twisted and tried to come out. No, 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 no. There we go. You stay right there. So that's basically the setup for now. I did have the man log truck over here. But yeah, controls as they are was just really difficult to use. He is really making short work of everything over here. You think a field is big until you get a big combine on it, and then it's like, this is nothing. It just laughs at it. Nearly full, 80%. Perfect timing, make your turn and I'll be ready. I drifted. I'll just follow him all the way down. And now he should be able to finish off the field, no problem. Now, there is one other mod that I've added here. It might be on the server. Yeah, I think I'll put it on the server. And where is it? Subsoilers, right there. This is a kind of a culty plow. Subsoilers themselves will not allow you to create fields. I've never been a fan of the angled V plow. It's just, you know, and some people have more difficulty doing that than I do. This right here allows you to create fields. This mod here. So, same price as the regular Kuhn one, the DC401. So this one will allow you to create fields. So there you go, guys. Nice squared off edges. So it should be easier if you guys wanted to do some work out there and get some stuff done. Another thing that has been added, and it will be on the server for sure, tippers, and we'll scroll all the way down here. Here we go. Custom Modding has posted a link for the Merit Super B trailers. Make sure you guys go there. I'll have a link for them down in the description so you can check all that stuff out. Please keep the drama to a minimum. They're also going to be releasing their John Deere pack next week. Well, actually this week, since you guys are watching it this week. It is over with their beta testers right now, so if all goes well, we will have an S700, an 8RT, and I think an 8R or 9R. I have to double check the post, but we do have the Merits here, and it comes together as one, so which is a little different. Usually you buy the first one, then you buy the second one. But one thing apparently the guys in my Discord have noticed is if you disconnect too soon, the trailer could fall down as if the landing gear were never down in the first place. So when you disconnect, let it sit for a second and then drive away. Make sure it isn't going to fall. That's something I've noticed over on Farm Sim 17 too. When I disconnect the trailer, it looked like it was wanting to fall, and then oh wait, I've got legs down, I can't, you know. So just some weird physics here and there. Let's see, what do we need on this field here? It's been cultivated, so all we got to do now is... yeah, we don't need lime, that's it. So all I have to do is hook up a sprayer to it and fertilize it. And then we can get back to work. So I think I will use the cat for this one. So let me swap these guys out. Yeah, we're good on juice here. And we'll just hire this worker. Is that not working? I don't think it is. It's not doing anything. Yeah, it's not showing up. Oh, wait. Wrong one. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. False alarm. Not bad on the interior. Not bad. I just noticed the back wheels turn too. Never noticed that before. Cut across here, offload. Oh, it's full. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's wheat there. I don't want to grab that yet. I want to finish grabbing all of the soybean first. So let me ask you guys this question, because someone had mentioned it. I think it was Cass, actually, that mentioned it. Or no, it was actually, I think, Knight as well, but I've heard it a couple times. And my wife is the same thing. The people I work with, same thing. You know, they kind of laugh when we tell them we play Farming Simulator. And you know, how many of you guys have mentioned to your significant other or family member or friend or whatever what game you play, and they kind of just like, okay, you're dumb, you know? You know, what was their reaction? Yeah, I enjoy playing Farming Simulator. You know, for the most part, in my experience, people usually kind of laugh at it. I mean, it's not something, I'm not, you know, oh, you know, it's all right. It's not something that people are going to get pissed off about. You know, it's not offensive. You know, so that's a good thing. But, you know, do you guys get made fun of or laughed at, or do you get the, oh, that's cool, you know, kind of thing about it? I'm really interested to see what kind of reaction you guys get. Yep, here's the field showing up right here. Now it's showing up. What are we paying for soybean right now? $16.49 at the train station mill. It's the best it is right now, unless one of these guys start going off. If they increase their price, we're still at $8.51 at the port. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Right now, it's the train station mill. I doubt he's worth picking up yet. Yeah. Triple fert, no weeds, limed. Should be max payout here with this one. Not sure what I'm going to plant next. Could be canola. I'm looking at the high value crops, and basically, right, they don't... High value crops are sunflower. Well, see, these are trending down right now, so they might have just been, you know, increases. Canola, soybean, and that's pretty much it as far as high value crops. Eggs, that must be, you know, not per egg, obviously. Another thing that someone has told me is that horses pay out pretty good, and you have to put your time into them. You have to train them and ride them, and you know, you have to put work into it. But the payout is, what was it? What was the example? Someone said it was 5,000 to buy. You spend 10 game days, 30 minutes a day or whatever, 30 real world minutes a day or something like that, riding it, and then turn around and sell it for $50,000. So, okay, you know, buy 4 horses, maybe 2 horses, whatever. Ride them around during, you know, while you're waiting for stuff to grow or something, and then turn around and sell it. I can understand that, yeah. You know, that seems like it's a nice money generator at the start. And yeah, it's all about that, guys. You get just making the money right off the bat, and a lot of you guys are probably going to be doing the same thing as far as when it comes to crops, is going for canola and soybean until map mods come out that have more fruit. I did see a mod out there that doubles the yield, but no. I think the cheatiest that, you know, is just double or fast growth. That's it. Are we all done here? You got everything? Yeah, you're good. You didn't get the edge, but that's no big deal. Let's refill. Oh, these placeable stations too. We put this in during the stream. Very, very, very awesome mod. It turns out a lot of this is actually cheaper when you buy it from here than buying it from the store. So, look at it, only $865 for that. I went from 700 gallons or liters to 2,200. So, a lot cheaper than buying at the store. And the nice thing is you only pay for what you need. You know, at the store, you're buying a whole damn tote or a whole damn bag, and that's it. So here, yeah, it's very nice. You know, I thought it was going to be like the ones that were on Farm Sim 17, the placeable silos there, where you actually pay a premium when you go to pull product out of it. Not so much here. You don't. So that's very nice. I imagine he's about full. This is a shorter field, so maybe not. I really do like this tractor. This one actually looks like it's got suspension on it. Yeah, the seat's moving too. But you can see the track moving up and down a little bit. Come on, you're right there. Yep, we'll finish off the field. Now see, this is what the AI won't go. He won't go. I'm sitting here and he won't go. He won't move until I actually move, even though he shouldn't have to swing out. No. He just won't go until I move. I don't understand that. Is he gonna get the whole thing? He should. Nope. Damn. Oh well. Well, I can go ahead and fire this guy up now. It's a race. Nah, harvest will be done long before he gets over there. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I think this is a good spot to go ahead and wrap things up. When we come back, I might be harvesting that field, or I might already have it done. Don't know yet. But that field does need to get harvested, and then I'll have to figure out what I want to plant as well. We're going to take all this stuff to the market and find other stuff to get ourselves into trouble with. So that is it for now. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, slap that like button. If you didn't, do the opposite. Hit the links down below for the server mods, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Like, follow, subscribe, join in on the conversation. And I'll see you guys back here down on the farm later on this week with another episode. Until then, take it easy.